Welcome back to one of the last parts of Jak and Daxter. We're actually really close to the end now. We gotta get a few more power cells. 3 more here before we move on to the next area. There's 2 in this volcanic area, which I, for some reason, can't remember the name of. But then we also have a zoomer part, 2 zoomer parts. One of them will give us a power cell, so we have to backtrack a little bit before we even got to this area. It's right in here. So you're going to take the zoomer and go backwards on the path that you essentially went over to get here, which you can go backwards on every path, to be honest. It's the way the game is, so that you can pretty much transition to anywhere you want without any loading times whatsoever. Well, loading times that stop the screen on the, static screen saying loading constantly, So we gotta get the power cell up there, but that's too far to jump, and yeah, so what do we do now? Well, we got the yellow eco valve open, so we're just gonna drive over there. You're also gonna learn one of the zoomer's abilities is you can actually use yellow eco while on the zoomer to shoot, so does a cool little shot straight forward, which you have to use in the next zoomer part, and the last zoomer part, might I add. So over here, you're gonna shoot that rock formation down, and yeah, it's not exactly the most obvious, but hey, just smash the square button immediately. That's all you have to do. Spin in circles, see what you shoot. There you go. So now we're gonna head over to the final zoomer part. So since we're done with that area, or this entire third world, and we have all the power cells that we can get and all the precursor orbs. That was a kind of a bad placement of that.
Power cells, I should be able to supply the heat shield with enough power to stand up to this lava. But the shield still has a limit. It will now withstand temperatures up to 800 degrees, but no more. So keep an eye on your gauge. I don't want to think about what those temperatures would do to your zoomer if the shield gives out.
Yeah, the heat.
What? The zoomer? Hey, what about us? Don't you think we could look for a safer route to Gull Citadel?
Look, I've released more cooling balloons into the tube, so you can use them to keep the temperature down. And don't forget to activate the teleport gate in the Yellow Sage's lab. We're counting on you.
I love how mindlessly stupid Jak is in that cutscene. It's like, yeah, okay, we'll do it. Yeah, we're gonna go down this volcanic tunnel here, and yeah, we're gonna make it. There's, you got the cooling thing. Oh, we'll be fine. Cooling balloons. Yeah, it's not like there's the heat thing. The whole 800 degrees, no shield except for the zoomer. Yeah, that's always great. That's something you want to know. That just be courageous. Just go for it. Who cares? You made it this far. You're not gonna die through this. I mean, no. There's also going to be a lot of cuts in this this entire area. There's lots of tricky platforming. I mainly blame it on the speed. I will say that I'm not the greatest when it comes to a wide area that you have to collect things on, and yeah, I'm terrible with Jak vehicles, as you can tell. It's not exactly my forte, but we made it. That's it's not impossible. At least it's not like you have to grab all the precursor orbs in one go. Thankfully, there's only 50 in the first area. There's like 3 areas to this, but it's honestly not that long of a area.
Let's get going.
That was quick. Anyway, let's get out of here and find the door first. Jeez. I just wanted to get a lot of get that heat meter down, and I guess grab some yellow eco, which you don't need at all. I was just preparing just in case. Actually, you can use it to destroy that, so I guess it's, you can go for it if you want. It's not really necessary. Now you just have to worry about scout flies. There's 4 in this area, or there's 7 scout flies. Yeah, there's 7. So okay, 5 in this area. So yeah, just more tricky platforming. You actually don't lose any, or you don't gain any heat by going on this platform. It's only when you're in this lava area. So, and since the ends of this area is one of those platforms, or platform paths, whatever I don't know what to call it, but that area you won't lose any heat on. So if you make it to the end and you're on that platform, you're pretty much fine, except for the last jump, which can be tricky because they put some bombs in the air. But you'll see how I tackled that one. I don't know how I did it. Okay, 1 more to go. And of course, I can't figure out the pattern here because the zoomer doesn't start out. Well, I think it's the next one. But yeah, kaboom. I like how I hit the first one and nothing happens, and then the next one smacks me and I die. Amazing. Just cut back there. There we go. Last power cell that's not in the final area, I guess. Sure, go with that. 5 more to go. And then we got, like, we've got the rest of the precursor orbs in the next area and the scout flies, whatever. All of that's going to be the next area. We're going to get a trophy right here. Yeah, that was amazing. I don't know how I did it. Don't ask. I think it's a glitch, but I don't care. We got it. We're golds. I'll see you in the next part after this cutscene. Wow. Remember to comment and subscribe, rate, etc.
Where's old short, green, and wrinkly?
This is terrible. Father is missing. I think Gall and Maya may have kidnapped him as well.
Relax, sweetheart. I got everything under control.
Under control? Lurker armies continue to grow across the land. The sages have been kidnapped. Gall and Maya have gathered enough eco to complete their terrible plan. And to stop them, you're going to have to fight your way through their citadel.
Yeah. That about sums it up.
You've got to rescue my father before it's too late. And Jack, be careful.
Yeah, we will be.